Thank God, family. What's up? How y'all doing? Another day, another reason to smile, right? Exactly. I'm just over here staring out my window. There's plants and stuff outside of my window, so I'm just over here staring, contemplating. Getting my mind in order. Been on a fast, water and grains. Nobody's perfect. I had a little bit of candy in between that, but all in all, still fasting. I just, when you really get alone time and you really come to your thoughts and you really start thinking, you start to find out stuff about yourself that you never thought. You start to see the things you kind of used to allow, and you thank God you got freed from certain situations. And now it's like you trying to figure out what to do. I've never had this a long time to come to it. Like everything has always been like, all right, this situation I did this already. I left my house not too long ago. But it wasn't. I wasn't getting this clarity. It was all everything was. Oh, I wish this, I wish that, I want this, I want that, I don't know, I don't know. Like I cut myself off from everything this time, and I really feel the effects of that. Alone time is what you make it. I caught myself, sitting there feeling sorry for a short time. Like once I got here, like it's different. Like I was at the other spot, even though I was going through what I was going through, I was still around people. I was around good people. So I had somebody to talk to, and that's the good thing. But all in all, the difference now is there's complete silence. Once I finish talking, once I finish making this video, I go back to complete silence. It's not a bad thing, especially when you're trying to figure life out. You're really serious about figuring it out. It's not bad. Now, like I said, I felt when I got here, and like I said, nothing in life is perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. But I have my bed. I have my own space. It's like I could deal with that. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. The only difference is, like I said, I'm a cook. I love to cook. I don't care. Like even being in this condition, I park my walker by the stove and I start cooking. But it's no cooking here. It's no cooking here. So everything, I basically been buying all my food, and it's like I can't do that every night. Gotta fast, nothing to fast. Well, ever since I got here, it's been nothing but silence. Silence. And I started thinking about, everything. Start thinking about everything. And just envisioning what to come. Like, what that gonna look like? You sit down and you start planning, creating these plans, and you get excited about what's to come. And I'm ready to spring forward, but it's time, patience, everything's gonna come. I feel it. I just say all I have to say, like, when you start feeling those things, there's no way you could go backwards. There's no way. There's no way when you start having visions of something, there's no way you could go backwards. All that's gonna get cut off. You can't go backwards. There's no more of that. It's nothing to look forward to back there. I'm sorry. Like, you have more than enough time to try to get yourself in order and do things. It wasn't happening. And then you find yourself alone. You find yourself with more time than you really need. I can't say, let me fix that. Not really need, because you needed that time. You never got that time. And then you start to analyze and assess and realize, it's like, whoa, I didn't know I had this in me. I didn't know I could accomplish that. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I didn't like this. I didn't know I didn't want to do this. I want to be the first to tell y'all, there's nothing in life that's perfect. But you can make the timing of, you can make something out of your time and what you do. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't want to make it sense. Like, you can still keep going. You can still keep pushing. You can still keep doing. Even though anything you do is not going to be perfect. But there's some joy that come out of it. Like I said, a lot of people want to be, like, Lord knows what I'm sitting here going through right now. And I refuse to be defeated about it. I refuse to let anybody dictate how I'm going to approach it. I did that for too long. I didn't know about myself. I thought what I was doing, that was all that was in me. That's not the truth. Like, I got so much more to offer. So much more to this world to offer. Let me tell you something. I never really appreciated myself until these past 7 days. I didn't appreciate myself. I didn't appreciate who I really was. Like, the effect that I really have on people. I didn't understand that. I didn't know that. I never seen that. It's like family members that, like, doing things, favors. That's a whole nother thing when you just being yourself. And you're not doing nothing for nobody intentionally, but you still doing it because that's who you are. And people really appreciate that. If people get comfortable with what you do for them, like, that's not right. That's corny. People get comfortable with what you do for them. I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. Because, not everybody could provide for you what you could provide for yourself. Nobody can make you as happy as you can make yourself. But you could get comfortable with somebody doing something for you, right? And you acknowledge that by whatever you do, however you can insert yourself, but you make sure you making a conscious effort to do it. You're making a conscious effort to do it. Like you don't feel no type of way. You doing it out of love. Like you want to do it. You don't get comfortable. Oh, this person's doing this for me. Oh, this person's is never gonna stop doing this for me. Or I got this person under my thumb. So let me go ahead and do what I gotta do. I know this person is gonna do this anyway. Like you can't be like that with people. You shouldn't be like that with people. And then you start getting accustomed to that, and then you start feeling the way like you think everything you doing is perfect. It's not. It's not right. You start getting lax. Oh, I'm here. I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing that. Oh, this is going on. That's going on. Like, you can't do that to people. You always got to show up. You always got to show up on somebody else's time. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you're doing. Show up. Show up. What is making sure the person eat? What is making sure a person smile? What is it's making sure a person don't have to do a certain thing because they're doing something else already for you. Like, you got to show up. And if you don't want to show up, that is your right to say so and do so. But you have to let that be known. Because the other person could be showing up. And don't stop. Or don't feel like what you doing, it don't work like that. Like, you got to be grateful for the small things. And if that's not enough, you can say so. You have all right. You have all right not to accept nothing from that person no more. Don't just keep accepting what you want to accept. It's not right. Yo, you make people lose themselves like that. Like, you don't understand that. People lose themselves trying to please and be there for other people. And you just taking that, like, people lose themselves. It's not right. It's not right. Yo, let me tell you something. Nobody in this world should be lonely. Should be lonely. Like, your alone time is your alone time, right? As far as getting your head right and all that. But nobody should be lonely. Nobody should be lonely. I'm talking to every last one of y'all. Like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, cause I feel some type of way about this. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not anger or nothing, but yo, you want to know how fast people throw around the word love when you strip them of something that you've been giving them forever? Yo, people get comfortable with what you're doing, and then when you take it from them, all of a sudden they love you now. Or the love is too strong. Or the love is this. Or I love you more than life itself. You know, those are the type of words that throw around when you remove yourself from the equation. And I'm like, yo, why you couldn't just tell me that when I was Like, yo, man, like, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. And I say y'all because, like I said, you can assume that I'm talking about one person, but yo, this is a whole lifelong thing that I've been going through, that I've been doing for people, that I've been being there for people, and giving myself, putting myself extra out there for people. I ain't been doing it. It's like you lose yourself. And I'm saying now, and I'm like, man, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. But in my own time, I build up my own confidence. I'm there for myself. Like I gotta do for myself. Are you prepared to be there without people talking to you? Are you prepared to watch your money run out? Are you prepared to not be able to be comfortable with wearing what you used to wear? Are you comfortable with having that same outfit on the whole time? Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable in your own skin, being yourself? Those are the times. When you reach those, when you reach those, when you reach those situations, are you comfortable? Let me tell you something. Nobody owe me nothing. Nobody owe me nothing. All of this right here is for me. I owe myself. I owe myself. I created this channel, like I said, trying to build confidence in whoever need it. I don't care what anybody says. They say you can't do it. Do it. Try it. So what? It hurts. You go through stuff. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Do it though. Go get evolve. Make yourself. You see what I'm saying? You can't stand there for the rest of your life and be a kid about everything. What happens? Does your decisions matter? Do you even have a decision? Is it even being heard? That goes, like I said, I keep saying that goes along with everybody. Yo, I give tips on music. People love it. They take off. And these same people get in a position to be doing something, and they never hit me up about nothing. Oh, yo, you right. I'ma use that. I'ma use that. I'ma use that. You right. Bro, you right. I'ma use that. I'ma use that. I'ma use that. Give people tips in cooking. Oh, you right. That tastes good. That tastes good. That tastes good. Oh, I'ma do that. I'ma do that. I noticed I'm like, yo, y'all never even gave me a shout out for, like, you never even gave me a shout out. Like, it just took from me, just take from me, and just deplete me, just deplete me. And at what point did I have to do I step up and say enough is enough? Enough is enough. At what point? Enough is enough. Like I can't continue to do that. Like look at my look. Like I get up. Say I'm on a fast, right? I'm on a fast, so I'm prepared. I'm about to lose weight. All this other little stuff. Whatever comes with the fast, that's what's gonna come. You know, the positive and the negative is about to come with this fast. I lost track. The positive, like I said, positive and negative gonna come with this fast. And I'm figuring out a lot of stuff about myself. A lot of stuff that I refuse to allow in my life going forward. Listen, I'm a child of God and I recognize that. I'm not only saying this out of my mouth, I'm doing it. I can't be around people that's not like that. You totally giving yourself the props. Like you did that, or you don't believe the power of God. I can't be around people like that. I can't be around people who's just gonna deplete me and not give back. And be sad, taking everything, want me to give everything, and then want me to be satisfied with what you giving. But you want to take everything from me. You want to keep going. Yo, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. And let me mention something. It's, oh, be well. You got to deal with it. Oh, nobody even want to hear you no more. Your words just stop mattering. To the point that they don't want to hear you no more. That's just turning into blatant disrespect for you. Like, this is crazy. I'm gonna have good people. Yo, I'm gonna have a couple people say through this whole time, yeah, I was hitting you up. I was hitting you up. I was hitting you up. Them same people didn't understand what the hell was going on when I was around them. And it took for me to do this. For people to be like, oh, I love you. Oh, yo, I got to send you something. Oh, y'all want to do this. Y'all want to do. Like, oh, what you doing off feeling sad or doing this. A lot of people can't. I know certain people want to apologize and all of this, but y'all can't even do it because what y'all was saying to me when I was in the low, what y'all was saying about me when I was in the low, you're gonna look stupid now. You're gonna look stupid to people coming and apologizing to me. I know you. I know you got it for me. I don't care. Give it to God. Please give it to God. You don't have to give it to me. Cause at this point, I'm not even moving forward with the so-called pride that I had. Like, pride is gone. Like, that's a wrap. So if your pride is too strong to come and really apologize to me without having don't do it. I don't care. Give it to God. I just know for the people who find this and look at this and take inspiration, you can't go backwards no more. It is what it is. You forgive, you let go. You're never going to forget. Trust me, you're never going to forget. You forgive, you let go, you move on. You move forward. That's the only thing in life. Because it don't matter who they are. They're going to do it. They're going to move forward. That's the way of life. So why are you going to torture yourself just sitting there? Why do it? Why torture yourself sitting there? Why do that to yourself? You got to move forward. You got to do something. I'm in a situation right now where it's a time limit on. Like I said, I'm in the homeless shelter for men. It's a time limit. You got to be here for a certain amount of time, and then they start helping you. I'm prepared for that. It's what I got to do. So even while you're here, right? It's like a time frame where you gotta do stuff. Nobody's talking, like, for this first couple days, nobody's talking to me. And, because it's like for my situation, it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, the workers and staff, everybody that I've been talking to really got this mindset, like, they're not even gonna deal with me because I'm about to go back. And it's like a waste of time for anybody to start any paperwork. Understandable, because I was in a marriage, so that's very understandable. But listen, once I came in this place, I went to my brother's house. I went to my mother's house. Once I came to this place, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this. I gotta get myself in order. Because even when, like, I'm not a person like, yo, if anything's going on, Like I'm not going to sit outside, or I'm not going to remove myself from certain. All right, let me be myself if I'm not bad. If I'm not bad, I'll be by myself. Let me get on my own nerves. Let me get on my own nerves. I'm not going to get on nobody's nerves again. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get on nobody's nerves again. And clearly, like I said, I've been here since I came here Sunday night. It's been silence. Like I've been in my word, listening to the word of God. But for the most part, it's been silence. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm complete, I'm done. Listen, I'm going to continue to be in this silence for as long as I have to. Today, like I said, the workers it's not like they're not doing their job, but I could tell they're not gonna, at this point in time, they feel like they're not gonna waste their time. So the paperwork is doing what they're doing, but they feel like, oh, he's a married man, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. Listen, I took it upon myself today to start doing a lot of stuff. So when it's time to meet up on Friday, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta live. So all this paperwork is done. Listen, now I'm going to them. I did this, I did that, I did this, because I got a whole checklist that I'm gonna have to go over with them. Certain things on that checklist that I was able to accomplish without their help, without their authorization. I did that. I handled that. So I'm just waiting to see them on Friday. So whatever they got to authorize, they got to authorize. And that's a result of me sitting in silence and really, I got to do this. I'm not sad about it. I'm not sitting here feeling sorry for myself. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. I did that twice already. I ran to my brother's house. I ran to my mother's house. Yo, it's about no. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. And both times I was there, it was on some survival mode, feeling sorry for myself. Oh, yo, when is? Oh, I need this. Oh, yeah, no. Nah, you just rap now. You gotta find your own way. You gotta do your own thing. You gotta do your own way. You gotta live. You gotta stand for something. Like I'm not even 40 years old yet. You feel what I'm saying? You know how much life I got left in me? You know how much life I figured I have left in me? Even when they diagnosed me with a hereditary disease, like I said, and I got that up out of here. Yeah, I do certain symptoms. I still in my mobility scooter because, like I said, his life is not perfect, but for the most part, I got that out of here. I'm not dealing with the same things I was dealing with. You know how long I was dealing with this disease before I made the YouTube video? And then when everything started getting documented, once I was sure fast that I was going on this, that I was changing my diet around. I wanted to document it, everything, for people because they're telling us we can't get through it and clinical trials and all that. I wasn't talking. My first video, every time I talk, I'm trying to catch breath. Now look, I can't shut up. That wasn't me. Because I was begging. I went to God beg for help. I didn't do that. So if I didn't do that and God's telling me something now, you don't think I'm going to listen? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's about time. I'm not even 40 years old yet. And it's like, oh, I got a couple more years left until I reach that. So let me enjoy this. I don't want to be in no way, shape, or form feeling like I'm going to die out or not after what I've been accomplishing, what I've been going through. Yeah, you see me cut with the bald head, looking clean and all that, and clean clothes and all that. You start to figure out when you're in a position like this, that none of that ever matters. It's your mind, it's what's inside that matters. It's on the inside, man. If I had that old mindset that I had, there was no way on this green earth that I was wearing this coat that I have on now. No way. But that's just the growth. That's just like, you start to figure out that don't matter. And don't get me wrong, I want to look good. It's going to come a time and place for that. But this is about getting my mind right at the moment. Don't get me wrong, like I just gave all that up. Oh, I don't want to look good. I don't want no clothes no more. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that don't matter. Like, putting that on and the clothes that you got on is giving you this feeling of belonging instead of you getting up, belonging, and getting dressed. Like, God woke me up. I belong. That's the difference. Not getting up and what I'm gonna wear and does this look like? Not that. That's not the feeling that I need this sneaker, I need that sneaker. That's not it. I kind of find out I look good in this coat. I look good in this coat that I would never have bought if I had the same mindset. I look good in this coat, bro. Tell me anything. Got a flannel, some flannel on under there. Yeah, it was given to me, but get in it, it's like a different feeling. It's like, nothing have labels on it. And like I said, there's going to come a point in time. There's a time for that. I'm not saying I gave up the fresh. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I